Hey guys, I'm Becca, as you probably know from my username, and I decided to start vlogging. I'm nervous, I'm very nervous, but I'm also extremely excited because this is something that has just kind of been in my heart for a while. But a few of my family members have started vlogging, and I just like the layout of it. This is all gonna be experimental. I have no idea what my general layout is gonna be. If I'm gonna have like a sign off, if I'm gonna have an introduction that I always do, or if I'm gonna have words pop up when I explain something. I have no idea. So sorry if there's an inconsistency in the next chunk of videos, but hopefully eventually I will form some sort of pattern in them. So why I decided to start vlogging, there's a few reasons. One is that it's something different, and I know that different is usually good for personal growth, and I would not mind personal growth, so yeah. Another reason is because I think that journaling is really good, but I do not have the discipline to keep up with it. I have probably started around 25 or 20, something like that, journals in my life. I probably would start 2 pages in one and then forget about it, and then start another one like a few months later and be like, no, I'm totally gonna keep journaling, and then write in it for a little bit. A few times that I have journaled, it's been really nice. I realize stuff once I put it down on paper. It's like, oh man, that makes so much more sense. I feel so much better. But then I just go a really long chunk of time and it's like, I don't even know where that journal is. I'm gonna start a new one. Or there was one that I started a while ago that was just all of the events in my life, and I am terrible at keeping consistent writing in it, but I always keep it, and when I do write, I write like 7 pages in it because I know what happened in my life and I know what I'm going to talk about, whereas normal journaling is like, oh, what to think about now and blah blah blah. That's probably the best journal that I've ever kept, and I haven't written in it in probably 3 months or something like that. So the point is, I'm terrible at being consistent when journaling, and I think that this is a different type of journaling, kind of. I love talking, and I love talking about deep stuff. That's kind of what I plan on doing in this. Another reason that I wanted to vlog was because leading into that whole deep thing, I think of myself as a deep person. I love getting into deep conversations. I love pondering the meaning of life and all that kind of stuff. And when I talk to people about it, or even when I'm journaling about it or whatever, when I really pay attention to certain stuff, to people's tendencies and psychology and sociology and all that kind of stuff, when I really focus on it, when anyone focuses on it, you start to notice patterns. And those patterns, I think, are extremely helpful in helping yourself and helping others become better people. And that's one of the reasons why I love psychology. I love talking about, like, I know I reacted in this way, and I don't know why I reacted in this way, and I know it was stupid, and then when I think about it more and more, I realize that it comes from some random insecurity, like, you know, maybe that just made me uncomfortable because this one time in my past this happened, and you start connecting stuff and you're like, okay, well, maybe if I work through whatever is causing this, then in the future I won't have that negative reaction. Just stuff like that. Like, that's just an example. I think it's people's responsibility to strive to become a better person. I always say this, but if you are trying to be a better person, if you're putting all of your effort into it, even if you are stupid, I don't know, even if you mess up a lot and you make bad choices and you are mean to people or whatever, I cannot judge you if I know that you are trying your best. If you're striving to be a better person, no one can judge you. When I can tell that people are blinding themselves, like, oh no, that's not wrong, because other people don't think it's wrong, so I'm just gonna pretend like I don't think it's wrong too, that drives me insane. Absolutely insane, because it's obvious that they're not trying to become better, and everyone does. I do that. That's something that I'm trying to stop doing. I don't know, I just think it's everyone's responsibility to strive to be better. It's as simple as that. I think that that's just a life truth, is that it's everyone's responsibility to accept helpful criticism from others and criticize themselves and not ignore everything that so many people in this society ignore. That in itself is one of the tendencies that I notice. Okay, the point, I'm getting into topics now, but the point of me wanting to vlog and talk about psychology and everything is because I hope that it helps someone. If this vlogging experience helps only one person in the entire run of it, it'll be worth it to me, because I think that when we go through stuff in life, we're always learning. Human beings are learning beings. It's so cool when people can share stuff that happens in their lives, because then they can learn from each other. If they had never met this person, then they wouldn't be the person that they are today. I just want to share. I want to share with people, and I hope that it helps someone somewhere, sometime. Even if it doesn't help anyone until after I'm dead, if it helps one person, it'll be worth it to me. And with YouTube and the amount of people and different personalities, I'm sure it's going to help someone. So that makes it worth it to me. That is why I want to start vlogging. Mostly. I'm probably going to be random and ramble about other stuff that I probably have already done a few times, like rambling about journaling stuff. I want to get truths out to people. So the main points of me wanting to vlog for personal growth, I think it'll be a good experience for me. Kind of a venting, journaling type thing. So journaling, but talking, because that is how I am. I like to talk, and I am not good at journaling, but I like journaling, and this is the in-between. Third, and probably most important, is that I want to be able to help people, and I hope that sharing my experiences, sharing what I've learned in my life is going to help someone.